Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Blockchain Marine Show. Today, we're going to cover a pretty basic topic in this whole game. We're going to talk about what is blockchain. You see, the professors, the exchanges, they're all just giving you a big technical manual. But they are missing the only question that truly matters, and that is, what is it for? What should an operator care about blockchain? What should an operator care? That's what we're going to hit today, folks. See, I'm not just going to give you a bunch of technical mumbo jumbo. I'm going to explain to you why this stuff is needed. And that is what you need, because I am about empowering you. And that's what we're going to cover today, folks. So sit back, get ready, because we're getting ready to get the show rocking and rolling. All right, folks. Now let's go ahead and get started here. So, in this debrief, we're going to talk about some key points in this whole thing. The first point we're going to talk about is blockchain. It's not a database, people. That's what it technically is. It's a database. Distributed ledger technology is part of it. But what it truly is a declaration of independence, just like the founding of America. See, the competition calls it a distributed ledger. That's the civilian grade definition. An operator understands its true purpose. And for the first time in human history, we can have truth that isn't controlled by a king, a bank, or a corporation. It's a weapon of sovereignty, people. It's about owning your assets, not just holding an IOU from a third party, which is what the Federal Reserve note that we carry in our wallets is today. So, this is not about getting rich, people. That's the other thing. See, people always think about crypto. They think about, I want to get rich and all of this kind of stuff. If you're thinking like that, you're already thinking wrong. You're not thinking big picture. You're not thinking ahead of the game. You can get wealthy with crypto, but you must understand how to use it in order for that to happen. You're hearing people out here doing, you're hearing the noise. You're hearing people out here, they just made $1 million here, or I just made a couple of thousand here. Well, in order for you to even get set up and do any of that, you have to know what you're doing, people. So it's not about getting rich. What it really is about, folks, it's about not getting robbed. That is it. See, they'll talk about transactions and price charts. That's just the noise. The signal is the legacy system is a debasement machine designed to slowly rob you through inflation. And I've already done a video about all this stuff, whatever. You can go and check that one out if you want to dive a little deeper into that. But this is the debasement trade that JP Morgan already confessed to. Blockchain, with its fixed supply, is the high ground. It's the fourth pillar. It's a defensive strategy in a world of financial warfare here. You see, you don't want to be sitting down in the low ground because you're going to get flooded out. You want to be on the high ground. And the high ground is going to be the new system. That's the whole reason why the old system is being abandoned, because it's getting ready to it's going to be a massive flood coming, and a lot of people are going to drown in it. So this is your lifeline. This is your time to get out. I've been talking about this for like about 2 years now. Before we had ETFs or any of that stuff, I've been talking about that. And there's been other people who've been talking about that because I'm linked into those circles. And we have been talking about this we have been waiting on this for quite some time. But it has arrived, people. And you are still not late for the party. You're still actually early. Now, that third topic of this whole thing that we want to talk about, which is decentralization. Okay? See, decentralization isn't a feature. What that is that's your armor, So, the other platforms and things, they're going to show you diagrams of nodes, that's what this is, and that's what that you'll see all that. You'll get the idea. The why is that centralization is a kill switch. You see, a single point of failure that can be shut down, folks, censored, and manipulated. Sound familiar? That's our current system. But a truly decentralized system is anti-fragile. Why? Because you have replication. There's no single point of failure. So if this goes down, there's still thousands of other nodes out here, thousands of other sorry about that. There are thousands of other nodes that are out there replicating the system. No single point of failure. That's what makes it so resilient. It cannot be turned off. And that is the power of it. Something that cannot be shut down or shut off from you. That's what you want. It's a beautiful thing, this blockchain technology. And I just explained to you why it's important. Not the smoke and mirrors, not the little shiny little object here. That's the core of why. And this is what we teach at Blockchain Basics Academy. That's how you learn here. You see, we are in the business of empowerment. Because to empower you, I must give you the knowledge that you need for you to be able to succeed and take this and apply it for your own self. That is what we do here. I'm not doing this because I need you. I'm just giving you dangling a little carrot, and I want you to keep following me, every day. And, and I'm just teasing you with giving you the answer, and I might eventually give it to you, and then I'm going to dangle another carrot. I don't do that. I'm going to give it to you because that's the only way to empower you, people. The only way. And in my platform, I have built the tools that you would need to research whatever you need to research, to find out what you need to find out, because I did it based off of what I felt I would need if I started this whole thing. Started brand new. That's what I built for you in the BBA system. So for those of you that want to take this dive, down below, you will find the link to join Blockchain Basics Academy. Once again, I have for you do-it-yourself people, I have my Operator's Primer ebook, which is $9.99. You can buy that for basically $10. You can learn this thing on your own. I'll show you how to do it. That's how I guess if you want to say that is the if you're one of those that like to kind of venture and figure out things for yourself, that is the way to go about doing it. And once you're in there and you decide that you want to do more, or you are already at that point where you're like, I don't want to do it myself, I want the structured, guided approach, then you would want the core plan, which is $27 a month. Purchase that, and you're going to be hooked up with in the fire team that I have on the platform. You'll be able to talk, communicate with people. I have all kinds of AI tools in there that are going to help you to prevent you from getting scammed. One of them is for free, actually. You can go onto my website, Blockchain Basics Academy, and you'll see the red flag checker. That's free. But I have a more advanced version of that called the red flag analyzer, which is inside my platform. That is going to do a lot for you. Believe me, you will not get scammed using that. If you're looking into some kind of a new platform, a new coin, a new token, anything, it's going to do its due diligence for you. Now, with all that said, I also have inside the platform, because AI is taking over everything. So inside my platform, I also have, you'll see an app called The Recruiter. The Recruiter is for my affiliate program, which will allow you to offer the entire platform to somebody for $69 instead of the $77 that they would pay. So it pays for you to know somebody that's already in this thing so that you can get their code and pay $69 instead of $77 a month. When you do that, now that person that referred you is going to get 35% of the $69 that you are paying every month. That's how I have this set up. So once you're in and you know other people that want to benefit from blockchain technology and from the education of it, you can offer the same thing. So you can have an actual income stream coming in just from learning how to use blockchain technology. This is a beautiful thing that I have set up here, folks. So I'm looking forward to you joining. So like I said, the link is below. Click on it and get started, because don't waste time anymore. The system's changing. So now we're going to conclude this. So what is blockchain? It's not just technology. It's a choice, actually, people. It's a mindset. It's a decision to stop playing by the broken rules of the old system and start building your own. Understanding the technical what is the easy part. Mastering the strategic why is what separates a civilian from an operator. And that mastery is the entire mission of the BBA operator system. So when you're ready to really grab the bull by the horns and empower yourself, click on the link below. I bid you farewell.